Hello, welcome to your workout. So we are going to do 10 repetitions of everything. We'll start with some warm-up mobilization exercises, and then we'll go into some more core control and balance and strength exercises. You don't need your shoes on so that you can work on your foot balance. You want to make sure that you think about firing up the core and, of course, pulling that head back. Remember that the head is coming back so it's in line with the torso, so that you're not forward like this, but you also don't want to be pushing your head back and your chin up, or your chin too far down and the back of your head up. So it's a nice pushing of the chin backwards, and then crown of the head kind of pointing up towards the where the wall and the ceiling meet, basically. So let's start. I'm going to do this whole workout through with you, and then I'm only going to do it once, but you can rewind the video and you can do it again a second time. To start with, do 4 times a week, 1 round through. And then in week number 2, you're going to do 4 times a week, repeating it twice through, and then we'll progress from there. So let's start by hands on the hips, nice posture, secure through the tummy, and let's just march 10 times on the spot. Here we go, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then take the foot behind you and butt kick. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maintaining that posture. Let's step together, step together, step together to the side. This is 3. So you might want to do 2 steps, you might want to do 3 steps. It's up to you. But we're going back and forth 10 times. This is 6. Good, keep pulling that tummy tight, relax the shoulders down, push the head back. That's it, make sure you're going completely sideways and not turning those hips at all. That's it, and last one. Good, and now we're going to swing back and forth. So you might want to hold on to a chair. I'm just going to hold on to this TV screen behind me, and I'm going to go forward and back. So just remember to try and watch that your leg is going straight back behind you and not swinging or twisting out to the side, and that your torso is remaining pretty still in an upright position. And then I'm going to turn around and do the other side. So again, head back, shoulders back, tummy nice and tight, balance, little hold onto the chair, and then forward and back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Okay, good. Holding on to your chair in front of you. I'm going to turn so you can see my back, and we're going to swing the leg across in front and out to the side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. And then we're going to do a little torso twist. So hands across, head back, tummy nice and tight, tuck the tailbone under, and turn to the left and the right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to swing our arms forward and back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. And then we're going to do our mini walking lunges. This is where you want to use your floorboards. Make sure that you're turning on the muscles at the side of the hips as you walk to keep that knee pushed out and not coming across in front of the body. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, head back. 6, make sure you're not rounding the shoulders. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Keep firing the core so that you're not pushing the rib cage forward either. Make sure that this is nice and flat here, and that we're not, I can't really do it, but pushing the chest forward like that. You want to make sure that this is tucked under and this is pulled down so that we're in a nice secure position all the way around the torso. Okay, so there we go. We have done our little warm up. Let's go down onto the floor and do our exercises down here. So lying flat on your back. You want to make sure that you've got the nice flat pelvis. So these two bony points are in line with each other. One's not higher than the other, so you're not twisted left and right. And then the pubic bone and the belly button are in line. We're not pushing the back down into the floor overly excessively, and we're not lifting it up and pushing the tailbone down too much either. We're in a nice straight line. Then we fire those muscles, remember, under our fingertips, so they're nice and strong underneath. And then we have our hands to our sides so that we can feel the pelvis is stable with the thumbs at the back, and we can feel that the tummy is tight underneath our fingers at the front. We're going to lift our right leg and we're going to extend away and in 10 times. Exhale out, inhale in. 3, if you count along with me, 4, you know you'll be exhaling. 5, if you count when the leg goes straight. 6, lovely. 7, make sure you tighten up the thigh. 8, and your butt. 9, so the leg is nice and straight and not turning in. Let's do the other side. Lift, brace, let's go. 1, nice and strong under those fingertips. 2, keep the tummy really fired up. 3, keep it going, breathe out. 4 and 5, good. 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Good, feel that strength underneath your fingertips. Stay lying down. I should remind myself what the next one is. Oh yes, and leg out to the side. So feet are parallel, slightly hip width apart. Again, thumbs around the back of the pelvis so you can feel that it's nice and still. Fingers on the top of the sides of the tummy so you can feel it's nice and strong underneath your fingers. So brace and press your tummy muscles so that they feel strong underneath those fingertips. And then we're going to let our leg fall out to the side and then come back to center. And again, 2. And we're trying to make sure the pelvis stays nice and still. 3, so we're not rocking over with the knee. 4, and then squeeze back together. 5, keep those tummy muscles nice and tight underneath your fingers. 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Let's go to the other side. 1 and in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, keep going. 6, 7. I think mine's a bit tighter this side. 8, 9 and 10. Well done. Good. Staying down there on the floor. We're going to bring our arms up so the elbows are in line with the shoulders. Hands are flat back on the floor. Again, tummy is nice and tight, and we're keeping the head down. We're going to bring the left forearm to the right knee and then the right forearm to the left knee, and we're going to march across. 3, keeping the pelvis nice and still. 4, make sure your back doesn't wiggle up and down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'll do another 10 here so that we've done 10 each side. Keep going. 1 and 2, keep the tummy really strong. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Awesome, well done. Okay, moving on, we are going to do a little march. So put your hands back on your tummy and you're going to lift one leg at a time, just like you just did, but legs only. 2, 3, tummy nice and tight under those fingers. 4, 5, 6, 7. You'll probably feel your pelvis rocking side to side a little bit when you do this, which is normal. Just don't want it to be excessive. I think I might have done one too many here, but just make sure that you're trying to hold on tight to those tummy muscles and keep the pelvis fairly still. When you walk, we get what's called pelvic nodding, because it is 2 bones that are linked together by ligaments at the front and the back. So they do move a little bit, but they're supposed to. If you think when you're striding and one side will move forward while the other one moves backwards, they're supposed to do that. But we want to make sure that we've got the strength and we can hold it tight, but we can also let it be mobile whilst we're lying in a supine position. So when you stand, you're a little bit stronger to hold yourself as you walk. Okay, let's roll over onto hands hands and knees. So this one you might not see so well with me on the video, but when we inhale, the tummy muscles are going to relax, the tummy's going to get big, and it's going to drop to the floor. So hopefully mine's just done that. And then when we exhale, I'm going to lift the tummy muscles up and tighten up through the tummy so that the tummy goes a bit flatter. So it's an inhale, big drop to the floor. Exhale, small, lift it up. And again, inhale, big drop to the floor. Exhale, small, lift it up. And again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep the back really still, relax the shoulders, inhale, exhale. I've lost count, I think we've got 3 more. Inhale, exhale, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, 1 more. Lovely. Okay, back over onto our backs. Now, while I was with you, I had this ball. Obviously, you don't have this with you, but you want to grab a pillow or a soft toy or something you can squeeze together. If you've got a small football or a ball or anything, use that. And then we're just going to come up into a glute bridge and then lower back down. So we squeeze into our butt as we lift and we stretch through the front of the hips, and then we lower back into a neutral pelvis. We're doing 10. So that's 3. You breathe out as you push up. 4. So count as you go to the top. 5. 6, 7, 8, keep squeezing the object in the middle, 9 and 10. We're going to get rid of that object. We're going to do the same move, but we're going to hold it at the top, and we're going to tilt our hips over to our left and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center and lower, then lift again, tip the other way, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, center and lower, and again lift, twist, 4, 3, 2, 1, center and down. Last time, lift, twist, 4, 3, 2, 1, center and lower. Well done. Turn onto your side and you're going to do your clamshell. So make sure your head is back, your hips are in line with your shoulders, your feet are in line with your hips, and then we're going to open up that top knee and lower back down. Try not to lean backwards, trying to imagine we've got something pulling open our hip, and then lower it down. 4 and down. 5, keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Let's roll over onto our other side. Get yourself into a good position, and then same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Staying on this side, lengthen out the top leg, turn the toes down slightly, make sure your leg is back and not coming too far forward, and then lift and squeeze into the side of the hip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And then I forgot to do this on the other side, so you're going to have to push yourself up, go back to that first side, and then we'll do the leg. Get into the clamshell position and then straighten the top leg and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Well done. Okay, we're going to push ourselves up to go into our squats and step ups next. Okay, so feet hip width apart. Let's have our toes facing forwards, and then we're going to go into our squat. Remember to move from the hips first, then bend the knees, making sure the knees are not forward of your toes like this. Make sure your heels aren't lifted. So you're going to sit back, down into your squat, and then back up. Remember how I showed you on your sofa? You don't want to miss the sofa. Go all the way down and then straight back up. This is 3, and remember when you get to the top, you pull your head back and hips underneath your shoulders. 4, 5, Just realised I've got a t-shirt on now. 6, been out quickly. 7, in between. 8, 9, and 10. And that's the thing with these workouts. If you get to the point where, I don't know, Freddie's doing something and you need to attend to him, or never do nothing. One is always better than none. So I've just done the first half of your workout, paused it quickly, gone and done something with my children, and now come back and I'm finishing the end. You can still do that. So you can pause the video, do a bit and come back to it. It won't do you any harm whatsoever. As long as you do something, it's better than nothing. Okay, so we're going to go into our step ups now. So I've got these blocks here to use as my step ups, but you can use the staircase, and we're just going to step up and down 10 times on one leg, keeping the shoulders back, making sure we extend all the way through our knee. And then, so we're not standing up and keeping our knees bent. We're actually extending all the way up, straightening the joints, keeping the head and shoulders back. And I've lost count. Let's do one more. And then we'll change legs. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then I'm going to face you and I'm going to step up sideways. 1, tap, down, tap. 2, 3, make sure you're nice and square to the side. 4, 5, don't turn towards the step. 6, 7, 8, again 9, all the way, big extension with that knee. Good. Now you would turn around. I'm just going to come to the other side to do the other leg. 1, 2, stand up nice and tall. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Okay, we can move the blocks out of the way and you can come back in from being on your step. Remember, when we came back in from being on the step, we put our hands in the door frame and gave our arms a little stretch. You can do that at any point. We're going to come down onto our hands and knees, nice flat back, and we're going to do our bird dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, big leg squeeze. 5, squeeze into the glutes, into the thigh, and straighten the leg. 8, 9, and again, keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely. Tucking our toes, giving them a little stretch before we stand up. I'm going to step forward into our standing position. You want to grab your band that I left with you. I'm going to get one out of my little pot here. And then we're going to pop that around a door handle. Make sure the door shuts nice and securely so that when you pull on it, it doesn't fling open. You might have a banister you can put yours around. I can't remember now, but make sure it's around something nice and secure. And then you're going to step back away from it. So you've got a bit of tension on those bands. Head is back, tummy tight, and then we're just going to pull the band towards our rib cage and pull our elbows behind us, squeeze the shoulder blades together and do 10 rows. This is 3. Keep your shoulders down and relaxed. 4, 5, 6. Feel the squeeze in between the shoulders. 8, 9, and 10. Now, before we did this move together yesterday, I got you to stretch your arm on the wall. So if you can kind of see, in fact, let me do it this way. No, I'll do it here. So I've got my hand on the wall and I'm stepping forward past it. Do you remember we did the sort of the chest stretch in your door frame? So you can then do that before, you can do it after, but try and give the chest muscle a bit of a stretch, doing both sides. I'll go this way. This one, I don't think you can see me very well, but anyway, stepping forward and stretching into the muscles across the front here, basically. You can stand in your door frame and do a little step forward with your arms up in the door as well. And then to finish the workout off, we want to stretch our quads, remembering to keep your knees together and then tucking that tailbone under, so you're not pushing your tummy forward and your bottom back. You are tucking it under, lifting nice and tall, and then putting your foot as much towards your backside as you can. And you want to hold on your right and on your left for about 30 seconds each. Then we take a straight leg forward, hands on the bent leg, keeping this leg straight with the toes tucked up. And this time, instead of the pelvis being tucked under here, we want to push it right back. So we've got a nice flat base there, and we're lengthening through the top of the leg. Again, 30 seconds on each side. And then I want you to come into a calf stretch. So we've pressed into your kitchen counter as both feet are facing forward, and we're stretching into the lower part of the lower leg. So push onto the counter, keeping the heels down, press the heels hard down into the floor as you can. Again, 30 seconds on each side, and then come down onto hands and knees. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, tuck the tailbone under. So you're pushing your hips from here to here, so a nice stretch through the front, and then the same arm as leg. We lean our torso and reach our arm right up and over. Again, hold it for about 30 seconds, count to 30, time yourself, whatever you can, and then do the same thing on the other side. So that will be all we'll do for now. I want you to try and do that 3 more times this week. Get out and walk your 10,000 steps. You can do that every day. This routine you can space out a little bit if you want to, or you can do 4 days back to back. It's up to you. I would try and spread it out a little bit if you can. Once through, if you start to feel by session number 4 it's feeling really easy, you're getting through it really quickly, do another round of it if you can, especially the second half of it. Drink lots of water, concentrate on your posture, and that's it for now. We will build on this as we go through the next month. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.